What is up, Leo? Welcome to your weekly general timeless reading. These are general readings, so if they don't resonate, please check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Also, I do not focus on any particular topic. These are just what messages Spirit most wants you to hear. They're also timeless readings, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. And whether or not you know everything about tarot or nothing at all about tarot, I highly recommend checking out How to Interpret Tarot as a Viewer. It is a video I created. I've linked it down below in the description box. It's a 12-minute video. Please watch it. It's just to educate you on how to watch these videos on YouTube so you understand the energies, okay? Also, really quick, just so everybody knows, just because a major arcana card comes out does not mean that it is representing that zodiac sign. Cards have many different meanings, okay? Just wanted to say that really quick because I've been getting a lot of questions about that. Also, if you want to book a personal reading or a Reiki session, I'm a master Reiki practitioner. You can book all those down below through my website and description box. And if you'd like to become a Patreon, those readings are very specific, tend to be more spiritual as well as 3D focused, and I do a lot of mentoring on my Patreon channel. So if that's anything you're interested in, you can join down below in the description box as well. But Leo, let's see what's going on for you guys. Please like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and I'd greatly appreciate you. Let's see what's going on for my Leos. I'm using Seer Marchetti Tarot. You can find all the tarot decks I use linked down below in the description box. And your clarifiers are going to be done with spellcasters. Show me what I most need to see for Leo, please, Spirit. They're literally showing me like a tiger almost like hunting behind bushes right now. So I don't know if you're like scoping people out. Okay, they're telling me yes. I don't know if you're literally scoping people out. Like, it's almost like you're watching people. So I don't know if there's somebody that you're keeping an eye on, Leo. I don't know if there's somebody you're literally, yeah, if you're watching them on social media, if there's somebody in particular you're just keeping tabs on for a little bit, you're a little skeptical of their intentions with you. Show me what I most need to see for my Leos, please, Spirit. Sorry about the table, guys. When they move, I'll be getting a cover, hopefully. Show me what I most need to see for my Leos. Four of Wands. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords wants to come out for everybody this week. Gemini energy with the Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, Aries energy. Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. Let's see for Leo. Hierophant, Five of Swords, and the Lovers in reverse. Okay, that's it. Gemini energy with the Lovers, Hierophant, Taurus energy, and then also Aries for me as a reader with the Hierophant, Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. I think you're questioning, you're really questioning if somebody wants to commit to you or not. You're questioning if you want to commit to this person. So take it as it resonates, because energies can be reversed. It's all in that video I mentioned watching. Okay. But with the Four of Wands and Gemini energy with the Knight of Swords and the Hermit, this is literally you taking the step back. This is you literally as the tiger, like kind of stepping back, keeping a close watch on them. The Hermit's a lot about introspection. I do think this is you more so like, what's the word? Spectating. It's almost like you're watching from afar. Do I really want them? Do I want to commit to them? Do I want to accept their offer? I want to see what they're offering you, because as a Knight of Swords, that's something like very clear cut. It's almost, I don't know if you trust what they're saying to you. I don't know if you trust what they're saying to you. And I don't even think that you're really thinking about it. I think you're kind of just like staring at it. So I don't know if they've texted it to you. I don't know if it's in a written message. It's almost like you're thinking about it or you're staring at it and you're reading it over and over and over. It's not even thinking or processing it. It's just kind of like reading it over and over and over and over. It feels very redundant. It feels very redundant. And then we have the Lovers, this Gemini energy with the Hierophant in reverse and the Five of Swords. Some of you, this is somebody from your past coming back. Others of you are very skeptical of if this connection is even going to last. With the Lovers in reverse and the Five of Swords, that's that skeptical energy of, I don't even think this is a very balanced connection. I think it's a lot of conflict. With the Hierophant in reverse, it's kind of like, but on the other hand, it can last really long. For others of you, this was a very deep connection that you've already had that fell apart in the past. That's representing with a second chance here with the Hierophant, okay? Because the Hierophant's indicative of soul contracts and marriage, and the Lovers is a very spiritual connection, a very deep connection, but in reverse, it can mean that it's already fallen apart, but it can also be indicative of imbalances. The Five of Swords is just a card of conflict. Conflict, betrayal, being stabbed in the back. You know, lovely things. Things that we all look forward to. Yay. I know, I have very dry humor. I'm sorry. It's not very uplifting sometimes. Okay, anyway, Leo, let's see what's going on. I want to look at your Knight of Swords. I want to see what they're communicating to you. Okay, some of you are actually getting a lot of dreams and you're struggling to remember them. So if you're going through an awakening and you're having a lot of dreams and you're like, well, typically I remember my dreams and right now you're not remembering them, I want you to really focus on your lower chakras. This is something that the collective's going through. The reason you're not remembering them is because as you ascend, you're raising your consciousness, you're raising your frequency. And as you grow higher, just like a tree, as a tree grows, its roots grow deeper to create more stability, okay? So you need to work on your lower chakras. You need to work on creating more stability. So you focus on your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra. So your ego, your sense of self-worth, and your security, your stability, your sense of safety, your sense of self, things of that nature. When you do that, you're going to start remembering your dreams more. Also, if you work out more, you get more in touch with the physical body, you eat more greens, more things that keep you rooted, okay? You're going to start remembering your dreams more because you're connecting more with the physical as your higher self's connecting more with the divine source, whatever label you would like to put on it, okay? Because some of you are definitely having downloads come in your dream space and you know you're dreaming, then you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, wait, what was my dream? Why can't I not remember it? I typically always remember it. It's because you're ascending, and as you ascend, you need to root yourself deeper to integrate properly, to balance yourself basically. Because your teeter-totter is a little totted one way too much. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. Yeah, Three of Cups. They want to reconcile. We got a reconciliation energy with the Three of Cups. Cancer energy. This is somebody from your past. Reconciliation. It's not like somebody new wants to reconcile. It doesn't happen. Yep, Ace of Wands in reverse and the Hermit. And that's what you're thinking about, the second chance. Ace of Wands for me as a reader is second chances when it's in reverse, and the Hermit, Virgo energy, this is what you're contemplating. You're like, I don't know if I want to give it to them. Shocker. Then we have the Hierophant in reverse. Like I said, the Hierophant is indicative of the second chance. That's what they want again. You're like, I don't know if I want to try this again. I do think that you got very hurt by this connection. I do think you got very hurt by this connection. Some of you are the one that want to make the approach. Others of you are the one receiving the approach. And you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about wanting to either make this communication or receive this communication. Let's look at the Four of Wands. Let's look at the connection itself. Okay, there's a big lack of security, a big lack of stability in self. Leo, I feel like we've been talking about this a lot. I don't want you going back to this connection to run from the sense of this is all your lower chakras. This is all lower chakra energy. This is a sense of insecurity. This is a sense of not feeling rooted, not feeling grounded. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse is someone who doesn't feel safe and secure and stable on their own, especially with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That's a very insecure energy. That's someone who, it's almost like, well, I feel lonely right now. I feel like I'm not complete without my person. Leo, I promise you, I've been here. I promise you, everybody's going to feel this at some point. When you truly go into a deep healing energy though, you're going to get to this place of where you don't feel lonely anymore. And when you do this work on self and you get to that higher frequency, you're going to embody this energy of, I'm not alone and I don't crave this person. I simply like their presence because it adds value to my life. And some of you are going to get to this place of, wow, I only wanted them because they were a sense of familiarity to me. Some of you need to heal the reason why you're craving this connection. Others of you are going back to this for the right reason, but some of you are going back to this because you have an insecurity that you're trying to fill by bringing this person back to you. And you're just going to keep repeating that cycle. And that's why this hermit energy, it's a hermit in reverse. You're not really going within and doing introspection. You're kind of just staring at this connection, this offer, and just staring at it. There's not a true introspection. There's not a true healing going on. It's just kind of just, well, I'm just going and I don't know what I'm really thinking about, but I'm just kind of sitting here in the dark for a minute and I think I'll wing it at this. It's kind of like swinging a bat in the dark. Let's look at the hermit in reverse. The Sun in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. And yeah, you're making this offer of love to something that's really not going to be fulfilling though. Leo. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're investing in something that you know you've already invested in the past that didn't grow, that didn't go anywhere. You're going to repeat a cycle, Leo. Don't do it. I'm just saying. If you want a personal reading, dig into your own situation. Because again, these are very general. But the energy that I'm tapping into right here is a Queen of Pentacles who has the ability to be a very divine feminine. Because a Queen of Pentacles to me as a reader is someone who's ready to become an Empress. You go Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress. You got a 9 and a Queen of Pentacles here. You're already prepared to become an Empress energy. You just got to get out of the shadow aspect of this. This is someone who needs to go within and start integrating their shadow. You have everything you need to realize what you're capable of. The problem is holding on to old connections, holding on to old people. And the current energy we're in October and November is bringing to light all these old people, situations, aspects of ourselves that we don't like, especially with Mercury and Uranus retrograding. That's gonna really, really make us want to go back to old people and situations. It's retrograde, it's reflection time. It pushes us towards that, right? But it's the test. It's like, do you really want it for the right reasons, or are you going back to it for the wrong reasons? Because we also have Pluto direct, we have the Sun square Pluto, which is shining light on all the things that need to change, all the things that we need to release, all the things that need to transform in your life. We got a lot of big shifts going on in the time that I'm recording this reading, even if it is a timeless reading. And Leo, you have a massive opportunity to step into a very divine feminine energy and create a very stable foundation for yourself. Because right now, this foundation is rooted in insecurity, and the need to go back to this person is all out of insecurity. This desire for a reconciliation, it's not out of love. It's out of it's almost like a craving, just wanting to be wanted, wanting to have someone that wants you as much as you want to be wanted. But Leo needs to want self. Leo wants to want Leo as much as Leo wants other people to want Leo right now. And that's when you're going to attract the person that wants you as much as you want to be wanted. It's not a fun thing. Trust me, I got a Leo moon. I went through this all last year. It was a tough lesson. It is a very tough lesson. I'm Leo and Libra all over the place. I'm like in love with partnership and the idea of love. I feel you. It's not a fun lesson, but it's necessary, because I promise you once you complete it, it's very fulfilling. It's very fulfilling. And then you're going to attract abundance. You're going to attract real friendships, real connections, real jobs, real things that you actually enjoy doing, enjoy being around. you're going to attract a real life you like living. Okay, that's what happens. But you need to put in the work, and that work includes being honest with yourself about the people you spend your time with, about the social media platforms and the pages you follow, the TV you watch, the things you expose yourself to, the kind of music you listen to, what messages you're putting in your own head, the kind of beliefs that you have. Well, I can't do this. Why can't you? Like, why do you have those kind of friends that tell you that you can't do this? Or why do you let your family members say that, well, it's going to be hard to do that? It's not going to be hard. That's a limiting belief. Who's to say it's hard? Why is it going to be hard? Why can't it be easy? Why can't it be fun? Why can't it be exciting? Let's look at the Lovers. And when you shift that mindset, Leo, life's going to be, yeah. The Lovers is also indicative of a decision. You're really struggling to make the decision to detach from these connections. That's really what this is. You're very guarded to the change. That's what's going on. And that's actually what the lesson is. It's all inner conflict. It's all inner conflict. I just feel massive attachment to this change right now. Tell me more about the Lovers. Yep, Wheel of Fortune. Talk about attachment to change. You're very defensive to the change. The Wheel of Fortune is indicative of change, and it's in reverse. Sagittarius, Jupiter energy. You're very attached to change. And it's attached to knowing what that change is going to look like. And Spirit's kind of like, you're not going to know, and I need you to surrender to it because it's going to bring in amazing things. Leo, you've had amazing last few readings, and I know it's scary knowing that amazing things are coming, but not knowing what they're going to look like. But that's what surrender is. And I know it's hard to know change is coming and know that you have to go into that change alone without people that you feel safe and comfortable with. When you're feeling very vulnerable, feeling very unstable. But that's when the big transformation happens. So let's look at your big transformation, because that's what's coming in. Leo. Yep, there it is. I was waiting for it. I know it's hard. I know it's very scary. But you need to allow yourself to feel that. Like, if you're having nights where you want to be like this in your bed, bury your face in your hands and bawl your eyes out, allow yourself to do it, please, because that's the purge. You need to allow that energy to leave your physical vessel. You need to allow yourself to have that moment and to understand, I'm having a human experience. I'm allowed to feel freaking overwhelmed because I don't know what the F is going on right now. And I'm being asked a lot. I'm being asked to surrender a lot of things and to accept that I don't know what the F is coming my way, but I can tell something big's about to happen. That's a big ask. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's a small ask at all. And it's okay to feel overwhelmed with it, but you're human and you need to stop pretending like you're not freaking out on the inside. But you also need to be honest with yourself and say, I need to stop running to things and people that are kind of my vices when I feel so insecure about the new that's heading my way. I need to allow this change to happen. Let's look at the, no, come back. Don't do it. Come here. Hot tamales. I'm gonna shuffle again. Tell me more about the Hierophant for Leo. I actually really love this reading though, Leo. This is very needed. We gotta have these talks every now and then, right? I have these talks with myself sometimes too, so nobody's immune to this, I promise you. Yeah, look at, yes, oh, Leo, you're literally, look at that, scared that it's not gonna lead to somewhere good. Listen, Leo, there's a negative connotation with change, thinking that change always has to be scary. It's not, I promise you, I promise you. This was me for years, and every time Spirit brought a massive change, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be horrible. And I have been astonished and amazed every single time. And I've been like, oh my God, that was way better than I ever thought was possible. Wow, that's really how that played out. Okay, well, that's one hell of a story and it's a crazy, amazing outcome. Every time I've been like, well, that worked out in my favor. That worked out in my favor. That worked out in my favor. And that's what happens though when you really, truly learn to surrender. It's always gonna work out, but you need to stop, Stop worrying. This is a very skeptical energy with the Page of Wands and a Six of Wands reverse. That's double fire energy. That's Leo energy. Let's look at the Five of Swords. You need to be honest with yourself about why you're stressed. That's literally what this is. Why are you stressed? What are you worried about? What's scaring you? I want you to literally get a notebook and write down, why are you stressed? Why are you scared? What's freaking you out? Is it the unknown? Is it not having control over the outcome? Not having control over the things that are surrounding you? Not having control over other people? Not having control over decisions that aren't yours to make? Because what's the only thing that's out of your control is change. We can't control change. We just can't. It's the only constant. And then I want you to write a list of all the things you do have. Oh my Lanta, look, the thing that's all this conflict is not knowing, all the lack of clarity. That's the surrender though, Leo. That's the surrender. Page of Swords, more air energy. Look at all the swords here. Let's get some advice for Leo, please. Just listen to your soul. Literally, Six of Cups, soul energy. Just follow your soul. It doesn't have to be, so Six of Cups energy isn't always indicative of soulmate or past life. It's literally simply soul energy. This is just telling you to listen to your soul, to get in touch with your heart space. Because we got all Pentacles, Wands, and Swords here. The only cups we have is the Page of Cups. And that's on you making this offer to your person, thinking it's going to make you happy, but it's not. That, and then this reconciliation energy, that's really not going to lead anywhere, right? That's the only cups we have out. Everything else is Swords and Wands. And your advice is listening to your heart space, to your soul space. Getting out of your head, getting out of the worry, getting out of the fear, getting out of the anxiety. Grounding yourself. Saying affirmations about grounding and feeling stable and secure. Spending time with people that make you, genuinely make you feel safe and secure. People that you know are for your highest good. That are not a safety blanket. That aren't a familiarity. People that you can genuinely confide in about your shadow. About all of this. Even if it's just yourself staring in the mirror, crying hysterically, right? Because that's shadow work, being honest with yourself and just looking in the mirror in your own eyes and speaking to yourself about how you truly feel. That's a good form of shadow work, because how often do you genuinely look at yourself in the eyes and are vulnerable, right? That's shadow work. That's connecting with your own soul space. Connect with your soul, and that's how you're gonna find answers, right? So Leo, whew, I hope this helped you. If you want a personal reading to dig into your own situation, or for more guidance or mentoring or a Reiki session to help you clear some of this stuff out, I would love to help. But I love you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.